So here we are again this Sunday for another training module for Mirador Kids Yoga Teacher Training and Creativity Coaching. And I'm so thrilled as we're waiting for the rest of our group to get together. It's a beautiful day. You might hear the birds. We're just going to share a few things for you all the way in Romania so that you see what I'm doing. Veți vedea ce am făcut în ultimul timp, ce fel de proiecte creative cu yoga și coaching și cum ajutăm învățătorii și profesorii aici în clase sau după orele de curs să inventeze, să creeze ceva minunat pentru proiectele lor. Și vom merge în cerc un pic să vedem ce putem să traducem mai încolo, să vedem ce vrea să spună fiecare. It's so nice to connect and because I cannot be there for this reunion in May of this year, I am thrilled that we could do something like this. So now we'll have my friend Brenda maybe share a couple of things about what she's doing with us here every Sunday for 7 or more Sundays.
Mm-hmm. Well, I came to the kids yoga teacher training because that just seems to be my path. I started a formal yoga teacher training working with adults just to kind of enhance my own personal practice. And but at the end of the year, I connected with a friend who I had worked with before, and she invited me to teach with her, and she was an artist, and so we would blend creativity and yoga together, creating mindfulness spaces for children in an after-school program. And so I was attracted to kind of enhance my teaching skills through Cesarina's class, just to learn more creativity and fun things to do, all in creating mindfulness and teaching yoga to children, because I just feel it's so important to bring that aspect into their lives. I see the benefit of it, and just want to do more of that.
Here we are with Vivian and her beautiful mom, who is a school teacher. Vivian is our youngest teacher in training. She's only 11. Can you believe it? And she's already teaching. I got, pictures of that yesterday. She's already teaching meditation and yoga and fun things to her neighbors, to friends, to her brothers, everywhere she can. She's already doing all these hours of work. And I'm just amazed. Vivian, you just touched my heart. Diana, share, how is this helping you? What do you plan to do with all of this later?
Later, I want to have my own yoga class, and I want to have it in the park so that we can do it outside. And I want to teach kids from ages 4 to 9. And I'm really excited.
And I keep telling you, you really, when you do your practice teaches in our groups here, we are all literally so inspired by you. And I want you to hear that again. You have this natural, and keep telling your mom. Your mom will have to maybe sometime witness you teach here in the group, because she literally, we all get that feeling. She steps right into it. It's natural for her. She doesn't have a beginning and end, like, here it is, there's a lesson, goodbye, let's try this, let's turn to the right, turn to the left. It's just for her, it's just, seamless, effortless, and that's all trying as adults to get into that psyche of the child. Children are present in the moment. You've got that, you've got it because you understand them, not just your age, but beyond that. You've got the little brothers that you understand their psychology. So it's so refreshing that you are in our training. I love it. And I got Kevin here, who's been doing a lot of kids yoga classes already, and that's to enhance you on your path for doing more.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah. And yeah, for me, this training's been all about being creative and imaginative, and yeah, I'd really like there to not be any limits to the people who I'm able to share my practice with, and who I can connect with in that way. So anything to expand on that, and and then just making yoga, being able to do this in a very formal way, and then in a fun kind of out of the box way is just really awesome. So
yeah. I started playing with a calabash. Can you play a little more with it? It's so fun.
Yeah.
Like I brought it from Africa when I taught kids there, and I was like, I was watching him just being, hi Laura, step right in. We're just asking them to say a little something about, how is this helping us in life and school, and for all my wonderful colleagues in Romania as well, so they can hear that. So I was watching Kevin turn this calabash earlier, and I said, it's like you're turning the cosmos. You're moving. It's not just the calabash I brought from Africa, where they turn it the other way in Africa, and then they just have like rings on their fingers, and then they like that, and then they tap and they drum. And I thought it has that primal energy. It's beautiful to use for our toning circle. But Laura's here. She's a school teacher, so she's a 7 and 8th grade?
7th, 8th grade, yeah.
Yeah. And do you want to maybe share with them a little bit about how you're using this? How is this helping you maybe in your teaching already?
Sure. So since I've started training with Cesarina at Mirador, I have started an after-school yoga club. Right now I'm just doing it for volunteer when I have the free time, but I am hoping that it will be a consistent club that I begin next fall with a brand new school year. Already though, there have been a significant amount of students who are really excited about it, who have been asking me about it. I've been getting contacted by parents and other teachers as well.
That's beautiful.
And probably one of my favorite parts right now of teaching the yoga class is our relaxation at the end. It's really cool to ask them afterward, what did you experience? How did you feel? And I feel like at that point I'm actually, something's changed, something's happened. And then I'm noticing it in my classes too. When I have these kids, they'll start doing things like, oh, I'm so tense, I'm stressed out, I need to do this pose. Ms. Ringer, can I stand up and do this pose for a second, or can I lay down and stretch out my back hurts? I said, sure. So I have students in my class laying on the floor or standing above their seats, and thankfully I've really...
and they probably think you're a fun teacher because you're giving them that break. Because a lot of teachers, it's like worksheets.
Right.
So, and I know I was thinking if I wasn't their age, I would not be able to do all those worksheets. I'm thinking, what if I was their age right now? I would go crazy with those worksheets. You gotta blend something fun so they like you more, and then they'll cooperate with you. You want them to like you.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong as being a teacher for students liking you. That's a whole myth. If they don't like you, you're doing something right. I don't but then when you'll have yesterday I had a girl whose back was hurting because she was hunched in a desk all day, and she's been playing about that. So I showed her something she could do with a partner, and her and her friend, they were giggling, but they were having fun on the floor in a corner doing that. Of course, all the other students are looking. What are they doing? Can they do that too? So then out of nowhere, all these kids are up and trying to get into this pose these other two kids are doing to stretch out their backs. And at that moment, the principal walks in, he looks around, and he looks at me, he's like, yoga? I said, yep. He's like, awesome. And then he walks out.
Wow.
So that's a huge thing to have this principal that's really supportive of what I'm doing.
different things you have to introduce.
Yeah, because not all principals would be like that.
Exactly. Wow.
Yeah. And I'm noticing students are being more patient, more forgiving with each other.
Mm-hmm.
If there is any sort of gossip and drama, like there's at that age, they're able to let go of it
Mm-hmm.
easier after I talk them through things, give them some like maybe breathing activities or just
Reflections.
reflections,
Yeah.
questions to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow them down a little bit.
Yeah.
So many virtues and character and the kids need or young adults would need in their life can be really explored with this. It's amazing, because yoga is not just a movement that we get stuck thinking yoga is just a pose, and it has the mindfulness aspect, the slowing down, the breathing. It has the discussion, the bonding, the relationship with. It has so much more we're looking at.
And I think it's easier for kids to get to that place
Yeah.
than it is for adults.
Yeah.
Because they're not stuck
Yeah.
in a way of thinking, or they haven't completely categorized the world in certain ways
Yeah.
or certain labels.
Yeah.
Or just even going back to the visualization,
Yeah.
they're in it like that. If I have like a guided script for them,
Yeah.
they can go to that place.
Yeah.
They don't struggle
Yeah.
like we might with worries, anxieties. They can get there easier.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like it's beneficial for them
Yeah.
to be starting yoga at a younger age
Yeah.
and working through issues
Yeah.
then versus trying to start it when they're older
Yeah.
and having more baggage to work through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that. We'll have fun today, right? I'm going to